Okay, hello everyone. We're going to start seated today. Let me know if it gets too warm, please do. Don't just put up with it. All right, so starting seated, take your comfortable seated position. You can be with your legs crossed or any other position, it's fine, as long as you're comfortable. If you're near the wall, feel free to lean on the wall, that's fine as well. Use props if you like, just anything to make you comfortable for the next 2 minutes. Place your hands on your knees or on your lap, anywhere where they go is fine. Roll the shoulders back and then down. Sit tall. The chin is parallel to the floor. The back of the neck is long. And maybe close your eyes or look down to your mat instead. And just scan through the body. Noticing any tension anywhere. Unclench your jaw. Relax your tongue. Your cheeks. Your forehead, space between your eyebrows. And your hands are gently resting on your knees or on your lap. And just notice if there's anything else that comes up for you, physically or emotionally, before we start the practice. And start becoming aware of your breath. Just noticing your breath as it is, the pattern, the pace. Just observing. And to begin with, you don't really have to change anything. Just observe your breath. Notice where you're feeling it in your body. And now slowly we're going to start lengthening the breath, making a slower inhalation through the nose, and then a long, smooth exhalation, letting all the air out. And then again, a longer inhale, filling the lungs up, taking your time. And a slow exhale. Continue breathing slowly. And feel free to bring a sound to your breath if you like. I'm going to take 5 more deep breaths here. You can silently count them down. And on the next inhale, gently drop your head down to stretch the back of your neck. And exhale there. And with the next breath, start turning your head slowly from side to side, as if you're saying no, but really slowly. And keep breathing here as you move. And then slowly returning your head back. Bring your head up and blink your eyes open here. Take another breath just to get used to the light in the room. And then if you have your legs crossed, cross them the other way. Just so we don't get the pins and needles from sitting for a long amount of time in the same position. On the inhale, reach up through the sides if you have the space, otherwise through the front. Look up to your hands, bring your hands together. On an exhale, slowly bring the hands down and follow your hands with your eyes, focusing on that. Inhale, reaching up again. Looking up. Exhale, moving the arms down. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale down. And then release the hands onto the knees again. Inhale, open your chest, draw the shoulder blades together and look up again. Exhale, round your back. Drop your head down, separating the shoulder blades. Inhale, open. Make the movements as big as you can here. Exhale, round, dropping the head down, stretching the neck. Keep moving with your breath here. It can be your own pace. We don't have to all move in unison here. Everyone breathes in a slightly different pace. A couple more of these. And one more. Looking up. And then dropping the head down. Now bringing yourself to your neutral spine. Take the arms out to the sides. Hopefully you have the space. Yeah, you might have to shuffle around like chess pieces. All right, inhale here, open your chest. Exhale, scoop the right elbow under the left here. And then if you can, work towards interlacing the forearms and then bringing the hands kind of together. If this is too much, you can instead grab hold of your shoulders here for a little hug. Whatever you're doing, bring the elbows up in line with your shoulders or even a little higher maybe. And then breathe here. Also imagine that you're trying to bring the elbows forward away from yourself. Even if you're doing the hug thing, exactly the same thing, even more so. Imagine trying to bring the elbows forward a little bit. Another breath here. Exhale. Inhale, taking the arms out again. Open the chest. Exhale, left elbow under the right. Eagle arms, bring the elbows actively up and away. And breathe, 2 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, take the arms out again, last time. And then exhale, release the arms down and then roll the shoulders back and forward or shake them a little bit to release if you need. And then place your hands onto the floor in front of you. Roll onto the knees, all fours, tabletop position. We're just going to warm up the wrists a little. Open the hands out to the sides of the mat. And then we're just going to lean from side to side. Press if you can into the fingertips here. A little. Just to keep the hands really active. Keep breathing here, leaning from side to side, just testing the waters, how your wrists are feeling today. Yes, then come to neutral and then turn the hands in towards your knees. So this can be a bit too much. In that case, you can do it one hand at a time. So turning one hand in and then swapping. So we're just going to lean back and forward here. And again, press into the fingertips if you can. As if when you're leaning back, it's like you're trying to break with your fingertips. Sit. So if you're doing one hand at a time, swap. A couple more. And then come to neutral. So we're going to do a very, very similar thing again, but this time we're going to use more of the hand here. So as you lean back, lift the backs of the hands off the floor, and then come back and lean forward. Back, lifting onto the fingertips, and forward. It can take time to get used to this movement, but eventually you will. Some people like to lift the thumbs off the mat as well. Some people like to keep the thumbs on the floor. One more. Good. Exhale, lean forwards. And then through the sides, bring your hands forward. Good. And then sit back into your heels and shake the hands out. It's a nice preparation for all the downward facing dogs, any wrist bearing. And then clasp your hands together and roll the wrist and the other way as well. Nice, good. Shake your hands again. Bring your hands to the floor. All fours again. Cats and cows. Inhale, drop your belly down, look up. Stick the tailbone up. Exhale, round your back. Drop your head down, tuck the tailbone under. Keep moving with your breath, just like we did when we were in our seated position. Slowly. If you feel like you need to move in any other way, feel free to move in any other way here. If you don't want to, then just stick to these two movements. There are loads of options. You can kind of move your hips from side to side or make circular motions. It's entirely up to you, whatever you feel like doing today. We're going to take a few more breaths here, just moving through the spine and warming up. With the breath. And come to your neutral spine. Tuck the toes under, unless you've already done that, and then lift into your downward facing dog. Let's walk it out. So bending one knee, then bending the other knee, pedaling the feet out. And again, feel free to move in any other way as well, if you feel like you need. Again, loads of options. You can sway your hips from side to side, or you can come onto the tippy toes and then bring the heels back down. Or you can do all of these in your own time. Good. On the next inhale, come to stillness. And notice how you're feeling in this downward facing dog. The knees can be soft here. Notice if your shoulders feel really tight here, because we want to have open shoulders in the downward facing dog, more or less. You can bring your hands further apart and even take and turn the hands out a little bit to take the pressure off the shoulders. It's a really nice way to do your downward facing dog and achieve that leg through the spine. Because a lot of the times it's the tight shoulders that are preventing the full posture here. Good. And here, step your feet a bit wider apart and then walk your hands back to your feet here. Drop your head down. Your knees can be as soft as you like, and then grab hold of your elbows and release, relax your head. You can also shake your head a little like we did before, like you're saying no and like you're saying yes as well. A good way to release your shoulders, the back of the neck, especially if you're sitting down a lot in the day. Good. And you can also sway from side to side. The movement coming from your hips, if you like, in your ragdoll position. And then come to center, bring the hands down to the floor. Open your toes out to the sides. And then bring your hips nice and low into a squat here, squat position. Keeping your hands on the floor for now. We're just going to move from side to side. This time we are warming up the lower body. Just moving from side to side and try to make the movements as big as you can. You can even pause on one side, So really, you're warming up the hips and the knees and the ankles, even your feet here. It's quite big movements. A little bit more. And then coming to center, lifting the hips up. Walk your hands forward in your downward dog again. Bring the feet closer together, just like before. Drop your head down. Look forward. Walk your feet forward this time, all the way to the top of your mat. Look forward and lengthen, halfway lift. Inhale, reaching up. Extended mountain pose. Look up to your hands. On an exhale, release the arms down. Good. Some slow sun sensations. Inhale, reaching up. Open your chest, lengthen. Exhale, fold, hands to floor, soften the knees. Inhale, look forward, halfway lift. Exhale, walk back into high plank. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga, or you can bring the knees down first and then the chest towards the floor. Inhale, snaking forward into cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale, downward dog. So we're going to stay in the downward facing dog for about 5 breaths here. If this gets too much, then you can take child's pose. Nice, good. Walk your feet further back. Yeah, even more. Sit. Breathe. Another 2 breaths. Sticking the tailbone up to the ceiling. Good. Inhale, look forward to your hands. And exhale, walk your feet forward to the top of the mat again. Inhale, lengthen. Halfway lift. Exhale, folding again. Drop your head down as you fold, all the way down. Inhale, slowly come up, reaching up. Extended mountain. And then exhale to Tadasana. Mountain pose. Good. Second round, slowly. Inhale, reaching. Look up. Exhale, fold down, hands to the floor. Inhale, lengthen halfway lift. Exhale, step or walk back into a high plank position so that you have a long plank here. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga or knees, chest and chin to the floor. Keep the feet where they are. Inhale, cobra. Good. And then exhale with the feet where they are. Get into the downward facing dog. Nice, that's it. That's really, really good. Everyone's position is really nice. Remember to drop your head, gaze between your feet or your knees. Good. Breathe. Another 2 breaths here. Nice. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk your feet forward. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Drop your head down. Inhale, come up, reaching up. And exhale, release the arms down. Third round. Inhale, lift the arm. Exhale, fold, hands down. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthening, pushing the chest forward. Exhale, step back into a high plank. And then straight away move into your chaturanga and knees, chest and chin. Inhale, your back bend. And exhale, downward dog or child's pose. Again, we're pausing here, catching the breath. Nice. Another breath here. Look forward. Walk your feet forward and inhale here, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up, reaching all the way up. And then exhale, release the arms down. Good. Inhale, chair pose, sitting nice and low. Good. Exhale, fold down. Straighten the legs as much as you can. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step and walk back. Chaturanga, knees, chest, chin. Down. Inhale, up. And exhale, down. Good. Step your feet a bit wider, just like we did before. Walk your hands back to your feet. Open the toes out to the side, and then bring your hips nice and long for your squat here. Bring the right hand into the center of the mat in front of you, or just the fingertips, and then reach up with your left arm. A little twist here. Looking up to your left thumb if you can, or to the ceiling, wherever it's comfortable. Breathing here, breathing deeply. You can always deepen your twist by pressing into the leg with your right elbow. Inhale deeply. Exhale, return the hand down. And then swap your hands, twisting towards the other side. Again, if you can, looking up to your thumb at the top. Good. Keep working that top shoulder back, so drawing it back as much as you can. Pushing into the knee with your elbow. Inhale. Exhale, return the hands down. Good. Lift your hips, heel toe the feet closer. Walk into your downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Bend the knee there at the top, and then open the knee out to the side. And then start making circles with your knee here. Keep circling. So working up the hip a little bit more. That's it, that's it. So try and make the movement as big as you can. You can start smaller and then go into a bigger movement. That's it. The knee keeps being bent, and then swap the direction. So circle the other way. Yes, good. That's it, that's it, that's it. Nice. And then inhale, lift that leg again, the right leg. And exhale, step forward with your foot, your right foot. Reaching up into a lunge position. That's it. The back heel, if you can, lift it. Yeah, good. So squaring the hips down and forward. Nice. Strong. Inhale. Exhale, hands to floor, downward facing dog. Off to the other side. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Bend the knee. And then start circling up the knee out to the side first. And then start making those circles with the hip joints. Keep circling, and then of course swap directions as well. Big movements, as much as your body allows you. Inhale, lifting the leg again. Good, and then step forward with that left foot. We're finding the high lunge on this side. Good, keeping the back heel lifted, but the leg extended. So try not to bend the back leg, extend it as much as you can. It's the front knee that's bent generously. Good, yes. Let's keep reaching up. Nice. Inhale. Exhale, hands to floor, step back. Find your downward facing dog. Good. Another breath here. Look forward. Walk your feet forward. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Bend the knees, sit low. And exhale, release into your Tadasana. Good. Inhale, chair. This time we're staying here in the chair pose. Good. Sitting low. Check as well. If you look down, you should be able, hopefully, to see your toes. Good. If you don't, then you kind of have to move the knees back a little. Nice. Breathing here. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, fold down into your forward fold. Drop your head down. If your hands can't quite reach the floor, bend the knees a little bit. If you can reach the floor nicely, then grab hold of your big toes with your first two fingers. And then every time you change your hand position, like grabbing hold of the toes, It's a nice idea to then inhale and lengthen, look forward, open your chest forward. And then on the exhale, leading with your chest, come a little bit deeper into that fold. That's it. If you're holding onto your big toes, pull on the big toes so that your arms are nice and active. If your elbows are starting to bend, let them bend to the sides. That's great. And then see if you can also shift your weight slightly forward towards the balls of your feet. And only if you're doing all of those things and you're comfortable, then you can start thinking about straightening the legs here. Good. And then release your big toes. And on the inhale, bend the knees, come back into your chair. Exhale, turn towards your right side. And then bring your hands together in front of your chest for a little twist. Maybe lowering the elbow towards the leg and the outside of the leg. You can even take your arms out as well if you like. Good. Sit. Inhale. Exhale, return to center. Inhale, turn the other way. And then the right elbow comes on the outside of the leg. With your hands together or taking your mark to the sides. That's it, that's the idea. Good. Inhale. Exhale, return to center. Inhale here. And finally, exhale, fold again. And once again, we just stay here in our forward fold for a couple of breaths, just to counteract the chair pose. And again, you can grab hold of your big toes or even slide your hands into the feet if you like. Good, that's it. And again, every time you change your hand position, lengthen and exhale, fold a little deeper. Good. Lovely. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your hands flat on the floor and then step back into your downward facing dog. All right. Inhale, lift your right leg up, nice and high. Exhale, step forward to the front. Inhale, reach up into your high lunge. Good. Exhale here. Take another inhale here. And then exhale, turn towards the front leg, so towards your right side, and then take the arms out to the sides. If you can, look towards the back hand. Maybe bringing the hips a little lower, if you can. Good, nice. Little twist here. Taking another breath. Inhale. And exhale there. Inhale, come back to your high lunge. Good. And then bring the back heel to the floor at an angle. Reaching up, warrior one. The back leg is still nice and extended. Good. Nice. Breathe. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the arms down and clasp your hands together behind your back. Draw the shoulder blades together. Lengthen, look up. And on the exhale, fold over the front leg. And then maybe start taking your arms away from your back a little or a lot, depends on your shoulder mobility here. Humble warrior. Good. Another breath here. Inhale, come up. Release your hands. Bring them onto the floor and step into your downward facing dog. Other side. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Step forward. Reaching up. High lunge. Exhale here. And then so that we are all on the same page with our breath, keep the back heel lifted. Inhale here. And then exhale, turn to your left, to the front leg, taking the arms to the side. Yes, good. Really opening, kind of like into a T position with your arms. Good, good. Keep breathing here. Another breath. Inhale, return, reaching up. And then bring the back heel to the floor. Staying in the same position for your warrior one. Good. Keep bending on that front knee. Strong legs. and very firmly planting the back foot onto the floor. Good, inhale, exhale, arms down. Clasp your hands together, open your chest. Lengthen, look up. And then exhale, take the arms away and bring yourself into your humble warrior, into your fold. Good. Breathe. Nice, well done. Inhale, come up. Release the hands to the floor, downward facing dog. Okay, good. Bring the knees down to the floor and take child's pose for a few moments, just to rest. Good. Okay, then walk the hands back and just seated. How is everyone doing with the heat? Is it warm enough now? Okay, so I'm considering turning the big heaters off for the next bit because we're gonna go through the flow a little bit. So I might turn it back on later, but we still have our radiators. Oh, thanks. I don't know. I might just actually turn it off at the wall. Because honestly, I don't even know myself. They just work against me. I really don't think they like me. Yeah, just the power. Yeah, you can do that. Oh, maybe not. Yeah. See, I honestly, I'm so confused. It's really, really annoying. But I know that they don't like those heaters. I just know it. All right, so we're going to go from the downward facing dog. So let's take our downward facing dog here. We're starting, as always, on the right side. I don't know why, but we always do. Inhale, lift your right leg up, and then step forward. Come into your high lunge here. Good. Exhale here. Slowly inhale here as well. And then exhale, open up into your warrior two. So you're turning to the, not into the twist, the other way, towards the other side of the mat, towards your left side. Yes, good. So then nice and open. The back heel is planted on the floor. Yes. Place your back heel onto the mat. That's it. Turn your foot a little bit towards you. Perfect. Yes. Nice. Breathe here. Look towards your right hand. And then flip your hand. Reach over the leg a little bit. Inhale. And then exhale, reverse your warrior. Taking that right arm up and over if you can. It's okay to bend the elbow here. Imagine you're trying to direct the side of the rib cage towards the ceiling almost. If you can, looking up to the ceiling as well. And remember that front knee is still bent. Another breath here in your reverse warrior. Inhale, come back into your warrior two. Good. And then exhale, lower the right arm on top of your right leg. Reach up with your left arm, looking up to the ceiling again. Try and work that bottom shoulder away from your ear so it's nice and strong. Good. And then if you do take variations in your extended warrior, feel free to take variations. Hand to the floor or anything else. Nice. Another breath here. Extended warrior. Inhale, come back into your warrior two. Again. And then straighten the front leg. Reach over the leg and find your triangle. So lower the right hand anywhere on the leg. And keep reaching up with your left arm. Looking up again and actively drawing the top shoulder back. Yes, good, really nice. Both legs as straight as possible. If there is uncomfortable sensations in the hip, then you can of course bend the knee a little bit. That's absolutely fine. Inhale here Exhale, look down and bring the arms down, hands to floor, step into your downward facing dog here. Good. Inhale, lift your left leg up, step forward, find your high lunge, reaching up. And then exhale, open up into your warrior two. Good, that's it. So the back foot is looking towards the long side of the mat. Drop your shoulders, nice and relaxed. Draw the shoulder blades closer together. Imagine that you're trying to puff the chest out here. Both feet firmly on the floor. And the front leg is bent. Good, nice. We're looking towards the left hand. Good. Inhale, flip your hand, reach, and then exhale, reverse your warrior. Looking up. Again, a couple of breaths here. No, it's not the most comfortable. Breathe. Inhale, come back to your warrior two. Then lower the arm down, taking the right arm up, reaching up, and strong bottom shoulder. Good. Breathe. Extend warrior. Another breath here. Inhale, come back, warrior two. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Reach over the leg. Trikonasana. On this side. Good. Yes, that's it. Good. Looking up towards the ceiling. If your neck feels fine doing that, only if your neck allows that. But the gazing point and the turn of the neck helps with your chest rotation, but also really, really helps with releasing the tension in the neck here. Inhale here. Exhale, look down, hands to the floor, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up, step forward, find your high lunge, reaching up. Exhale, warrior two. Good. Inhale, flip the hand and reach over. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, come back to warrior two. Exhale, extended side. Inhale, warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Exhale, Trikonasana. Inhale, come up. Hands to floor. Downward facing dog. Exhale here. Inhale, lift your left leg, step forward. Reach up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, flip the hand, reach over. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, straighten the front leg and find your Trikonasana. Inhale here, come up. And exhale, hands to floor, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg, step forward, reaching up, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach over. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side. Inhale, warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Exhale, Trikonasana. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands to floor, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg, step forward, high lunge, reaching up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach over. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extend. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, straighten the leg, Trikonasana. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands to floor, downward facing dog. And we're going again. Inhale, lift your right leg up, step forward, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, flip the hand, reach over. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extend. Inhale, warrior two. Straighten the leg. Exhale, Trikonasana. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands to floor, downward dog. Inhale, lift your left leg. Step forward, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, flip your hand, reach over. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extend it. Inhale, come back, warrior two. Exhale, trikonasana with a straight leg. Inhale, come up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Last time, last sequence. You can always sit it out. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Step forward. High leg. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, flip the hand, reach over. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extend. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, straighten the leg, trikonasana. Good. Inhale, come back. Exhale, hands to floor, downward facing dog. Good. On your own, last time. Inhale, lift your left leg, step forward. Reach up. Warrior two on the exhale. Inhale, flip your hand, reach over. Exhale, reverse. Good. Inhale, come back. Exhale, extended warrior. Good. Inhale, come back. Straighten the leg. Exhale, trikonasana. Nice. Inhale, come up. And exhale, hands to floor, downward dog. Okay, good job, everyone. Nice. And then taking a rest in child's pose again. Few breaths, sitting back into the heels. And it's a good idea to, whatever pose you're taking, apart from just taking some rest, to also connect to the breath here. Remember that if child's pose is not a restful position for you, absolutely fine to take any other pose. Or just sit. Slow breaths, returning to that pace we established at the beginning of our practice. Good. So we make our way the last time, well, maybe not the last time, downward facing dog. Before we start completely winding down, we're just going to do one standing balance here. Now step forward with your right foot. You can lift the leg up first if you like, but otherwise just step forward. It's fine either way. Reaching up, coming up to that high lunge, not for a long time. And then hop the left foot forward. Keep that front knee bent a little. Now we're taking the left leg across the right side. Like you're sitting on a chair with your legs, one on top of the other. So if this is too much, you can always bring the left foot onto the floor. It's absolutely fine to do that. Otherwise, try and keep it lifted and bend on that front, on that standing leg a little bit more. And then you have a choice here. If you want to go for a eagle pose, take the arms slightly out if you don't have the space. Otherwise, take them out completely. And then take the right arm on top of the left. Yes, that's it. And lifting those elbows. And again, you can go for that holding onto your shoulders or even the upper arms position instead. Keep breathing. Good. Inhale, come out. Step back. Now it's the last downward facing dog. Good. Stepping forward with your left foot. Reaching up. Just other side left. Hop the right foot forward. Taking our eagle pose. And then you can stay here, or again, you can take the arms out and bring the left arm on top of the right. And remember, we are keeping the arms active. Whatever you're doing, keep them active, actively moving the elbows away from you. Good. Keep breathing, gripping the floor with the foot. Yes. Inhale, come up, hands to floor. Step back. Okay, I lied. This is the last downward facing dog. Sorry. And then bring the knees down to the floor and lie down onto your front. All right, good. A couple of back bends. So for the back bends, you can have your legs separated slightly, unless you're very flexible in the lower back, then you can have your legs together. But otherwise, I recommend separating them. It's quite a lot on the lower back. So we're going to start with an active cobra. On the inhale, we're going to lift the shoulders, the head, the chest off the floor, and then also the hands as well. So just right into the shoulders here. Good. Breathe here. You can also lift your legs if you like. Good. Pointing the toes a little and breathing here. Another long breath in. And then exhale, slowly, slowly bring yourself back down. Then extend the arms back. Clasp your hands together behind your back. We did it today already. Inhale, lift your shoulders, your chest off the floor. This time you can keep your hands on your back. And maybe again, lifting your legs if you like. And breathe here. If you do want to work on the shoulder mobility, you can take the arms away from your back. That's absolutely fine. Just you don't have to. It sometimes can feel a bit icky in this particular pose. But if it feels good to you, that's fine. Another breath in. And again, exhale. Lower it down. Make a pillow with your arms, with your hands, and rest your head or your side of the head down. Resting and breathing here. Good. Slowly come back up onto the knees and briefly into the child's pose again. If you don't mind your child's pose, just to stretch through the lower back, just for a breath or two, not too long. And then come back up. You're going to be seated here. Extend the legs forward. So I thought that today we can work a little bit on the binds. We're just going to do a couple of poses with potential binds. If you don't want to work on the binds, that's absolutely fine. But if you do, I'll explain to you how to get there. One of them is a little bit more straightforward than the other. So we're going to start with Marichasana A, which is with your left leg extended, we're going to bend the right knee. So I'm going to just take a little bit of time explaining it, but you can kind of work with me. So the main thing is you need to have a bit of space between the foot and the left leg, because if the foot is really close, you just don't have enough space to go forward. Because even if you don't want to bind today, you still need to go into a forward fold. So with this particular pose, with this particular bind, if you're going just for a fold here, whatever it looks like for you, the right knee will tend to kind of drop a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit relaxed to the side, which is fine. That's not a problem at all. But if you are binding, you need that knee really close to you. Otherwise, there's just no space for you to actually bind your arms. So you need the knee close, but still the space between the foot and the leg. Because if you don't have that space, the knee will definitely come to the side. So a little bit of space, the knee straight up. So let's all get into that position first, and then those who don't want to bind will just go into the fold, and those who do, just follow me. So we get into this position. You can lean onto your left hand here, and on the inhale, reach up with your right arm. That's just to get a bit of length through the right side of the body. Exhale, reach forward with your arm. This is to get the shoulder as far forward as you can in front of that knee. So it's really important. Reach, reach, reach forward. Then, if you want, you take the arm around your leg. That's it. So you can stay here, or you take the left arm across your back. And then maybe you're just working here on your bind. Maybe you're not quite there. That's great. That's a good position to be in. Otherwise, you're holding on to your hands holding on together, and then you're finding your fold here. And you want to square the shoulders to the front. So a lot of the times when we bind, we tend to kind of open a little bit to the left side. So we want to square to the front. So it's the other arm that comes in front. Yes. So reach forward with the right arm. Yeah. And then you kind of have to bend it. Yes. Around the leg. Yes. You got it. That's it. You're very close. Very close. Yes. Nice. Good. Breathe here. And then carefully come out. That's it. Good. All right. So keeping that same position, we're just going for a twist here. In this one, you don't have to bind unless you really want to. So we're going to start with taking the right foot and stepping over the left leg. You can stay here and just go for your twist, hugging the knee in, turning to the right side, to that top leg. Or you can bend the left leg as well. Bring your foot next to your hip. Doesn't really change anything in the twist. But I find that for the bind, if you do want to do it, it is quite nice to do that. Then you hug the knee in, you turn towards the top leg, so towards there for you guys. And yes, that way for you guys. Good. And then the only way to bind here, you'll have to take that left elbow as far on the outside of your right leg for your twist. And then you can thread the arm through the leg and then bind. Show you guys as well. You thread the arm through and then bind in your twist. Only if you want to. It's not that nice. Unless you just naturally go there. It's okay. Yeah, we're turning that way. Good. And then slowly come out. Nice. And we're just going to go for the other side. So extend the right leg, bend the left knee, have a little bit of space here. We'll go a bit quicker through this side. Don't have to explain as long. Inhale, reach up with the left arm. Exhale, reach forward. And then bind or stay in your forward fold. Breathing here. Taking 3, 4 breaths here. Yeah, that's it. That's it. You got it. That's it. Good. You just need to work the shoulder a little bit more in front of the knee. Not twisting yet. Just fold forward towards. Yeah, that's it. Binding is fine, but not twisting yet. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, you're doing it. Nice, isn't it? You got it. Inhale, come out. Step over the leg. Find your shape. Turning to the left side for your twist. Do what you did on the other side. Someone's really in a rush. Really. Another slow breath here. Slowly come out. Extend both legs forward. Paschimottanasana to finish up. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, leading with your chest into your forward fold, whatever it looks like. Long spine. Long back of the neck. You can bend the knees a little if you need. Breathing here. Slowly come out. And counter pose for this. So walk the hands back slightly. The fingers are pointing forward behind you. And then you can bend your knees and keep your feet on the floor. Or if you're happy with Purvottanasana, you can keep your legs extended. On the inhale, lifting your hips up, looking up to the ceiling. Or if you feel comfortable, you can drop your head all the way back. If you're bending the knees, And just pressing into the feet, and exactly the same, just lifting your hips here. Breathing here. Inhale, lift a little higher. Nice. And then exhale, slowly, slowly. Come back down. Good. Bend the knees, everyone. And then lie down slowly onto your back. Bring the knees into the chest. Or take a happy baby. Or any other pose that you need to take here. Just the last one before the Shavasana. And slowly entering Shavasana. And extend the legs down if you like, or take any other position. As long as you're comfortable. And you can stay here for a few minutes, letting go of your physical asana practice. Finally, letting go of your intentional breathing, coming back to your natural breath. Just observing it. And then don't try to ignore any sounds you hear inside or outside, or your thoughts that you think. Just observe, accept that it will be there, and gently come back to your breath. Now slowly start taking deeper breaths. Inhale deeply, fully through your nose. And sigh out. Inhale. And again. And then start moving your body again, moving your toes and fingers. Turning your head from side to side. Massaging the skull into the mat. And bringing your knees to your chest. Squeezing them in. Some gentle rocks from side to side here. And roll onto your right side. And push yourself to seated from there. Coming to your comfortable seat, sitting tall and alert again, with your eyes closed if you can, or looking down to the mat. Bring your hands to your chest in the prayer position and bow your head down to your hands. Thank you for joining me, for letting me guide you. And when you're ready, blink your eyes open.